Good morning from West Des Moines again for our third and final game of JV Lincoln Junior Stars. Getting ready to drop the puck. Hopefully Lincoln Junior Stars can continue the momentum from a 2-0 start from yesterday. Looks like that starting in goal is got Fisher in goal, got Dahlberg on defense. So with Thomas on defense, King, Rose, and Ethan Nickel as your forwards. Pass up the boards to the point to Dahlberg. Shot. Goal saved by Des Moines Capitals. Face off in the offensive zone. Sam Rose steps in for the face off. A little delayed actions with the refs here. Don't quite know. Oh, getting another puck. Puck was out of play. Face off won by the Capitals down in the corner. They work out the boards coming through the center ice. Capitals enter the offensive zone. Lincoln trying to defend. Nickel putting some pressure up top. Pass across by Des Moines. Blocked by Lincoln for the net. Shot wide by the Capitals. Nickel gathers puck. Doesn't quite get it out. Thomas in a little one-on battle. King gathers behind the net. Pass coming up the near side boards here. Looking to break out. Missed pass by Lincoln. Intercepted by Capitals. Entering back in the defensive zone. Capitals lose the puck. Oh. Looks like we got a penalty call on Lincoln. Cross check. Looks like Paul King is going to the box. Lincoln on their first penalty kill. Side defensive pairing of Grosser Donner and forwards of Bliss and Clausen. Bliss looking to take the face off. One back to Grosser, clears the puck down the ice. One-on-one foot race, crossing, almost won. Capitals coming up the far side board, past the center ice. Pass misses, gonna be an icing call. Puck going all the way down back into the Capitals defensive zone. Setting the face off, 50-50, Capitals kick it out, coming to center ice, going to the far side wide, 2-on-2 battle, nice little pass, saved by Fisher. Battle behind the net, looking to get the puck free, gathered by Grossroad, shot down the ice, leaves the pressure, Capitals give chase. Gathered in the far side corner, pass all the way up the center ice by the Capitals. Lincoln intercepts, gathered by Clausen, and cleared. Back down the ice, behind the Capitals net. We got Brown giving chase, putting pressure on the Capitals. Pass up the center by the Capitals. Lincoln applying pressure, Capitals in their zone, and Lincoln gets it out. Capitals re-enter, looks like a little 3-on-1, shot from out, shot high by the Capitals. Grosser on chase. Looking to clear it and does. Up the center ice. Capitals got to touch back up to get back on side. Gathered behind the net by Donner. Look, pass across the Grosser behind the net. Miller gathers, looked like a trip there on Miller, but the ref did not raise his hand. Puck outside the zone. Offsides on the Capitals. 16 minutes to go. Still a 0-0 game here in the first period. Good forward stepping of ice of Nickel and Rose with the defensive pairing of Lancaster and Sackwich. Rose steps in, wins it back to Sackwich, looking to make a play, pass across to Lancaster, didn't quite connect. Nickel does gather, going behind the net, turns around, going up the far side boards. Capitals prime pressure, shot blocked by Sackwich, covered by Fisher. Defenseman helping his goalie out, staying in front of the puck, taking one for the team. Rose steps in for the faceoff. Won by the Capitals, intercepted by Nickel, looking to break out through center ice. Well, 2-on-2 possibly. Rose jumps up, make a 3-on-2 shot, saved by the Capitals. Nice little 3-on-2 play there. Puck behind the net. King gathers, looking behind the net to Rose. Nickel was out front, couldn't quite get the pass. Up to Lancaster the point, chipped in behind the net. Lincoln holding in, Lancaster pitching down, holding the puck in, looking to center, looking to gather, shot a net, goal, rebound by King, almost goal. Puck still behind the net. Lincoln doing a good job forechecking, keeping the pressure on. Rose was a nice little bump in the corner. Puck goes down behind the net. King Rose looking to keep the pressure on, down below the goal line. Rose looking, loses puck. Gathers back on the center pass, but did not quite connect. We got Capitals coming up through center ice, looking to pass ahead into the Lincoln defensive zone, intercepted by Sackridge. Capitals dump it down into the far corner. Now puck going behind Lincoln's net. Gathered by Lancaster. A little DUD pass behind the goal line. Tried to go for another DUD pass, didn't quite connect, but Bliss goes to gather it in the corner. Lincoln trying to get out. Here, nope, pass up the middle, did not quite connect, but get it out of the zone to relieve some pressure. Capitals dumping in, wraps it around all the way to the far side corner. Puck coming in near the near boards here. Brown gets it out, relieves pressure. Des Moines got a touch back up offside. Des Moines dumps it back down in, retrieved by Lancaster, one-on-one. Sasher gathers the puck, going behind the net, going up the far side wall. Sasher gathers, looking to make a play. Capitals looks out front, blocked by the defense, shot again, saved by Fisher. Lincoln clears. Capitals back to retrieve the puck, try a little DUD pass, does not quite connect, but they do regather. Pass up ahead, Capitals enter in the zone. Shot saved by Fisher. Gathered by the Capitals, thrown behind the net, coming to the near side corner here. Got Thomas applying pressure. Capitals try to walk out front. Good play by Dahlberg to knock it away, put back into the corner. They center it in the high middle, and Lincoln intercepts. Dahlberg gathering down the far side corner, tries to go to the boards, intercepted by the Capitals. Dahlberg gathers, tries the high flip, didn't quite get through. Capitals looking to gain control. Lincoln trying to get the puck and get it out of the defensive zone here. Puck behind the net, gathered by Dahlberg, comes up, throws it off the boards, and the puck is out to center ice. Gathered by the Capitals. Puck coming back in Lincoln defensive zone, shot just wide by the Capitals. Gathered by Dahlberg behind the net. Thomas applying pressure. Capitals pass back behind net, intercepted by Dahlberg. Dahlberg gathers, looking to go out to the boards on the far side. Stolen away by the Capitals. Looking, makes a play. Shot, goal by the Des Moines Capitals. Hardest play for a goalie, pass straight across the crease. Fisher did not have much of a chance on that one. Nice little play by Des Moines. Score now 1-0, 11:40 to go in the first period. 1-0 Capitals. Got Donner and Grosserode, the new defensive pairing. King, Rose, Nickel as your forwards. Rose wins face-off over, Noden, not Nickel. Capitals dump puck in the Lincoln defensive zone. Gathered behind the net by Donner. Pass up, coming near side boards here. King through center ice, trying to get chip into the offensive zone, looking to make a play. Shot saved by Capitals. Donner holds the puck in, back down behind the goalie, wrapping all the way around to the far side boards. Noden up to Grosserode. Grosserode looks, takes a shot high. All comes all the way out to Donner on the point, putting pressure on. Capitals put pressure on. It does get it out to center ice. Noden dumps in, puck going behind the goalie. Gathered by King and in the far corner, or near corner, sorry. Pass across to Noden, wins his battle. Noden looks, coming to the slot, makes a nice little move, tried to center the Rose, intercepted by the Capitals. King intercepts their pass, turns, fires, blocked by the Capitals. Capitals Get the puck out. That's center ice. Gathered in by Grosso. Looks, trying to make a pass. Hit the Capitals player, but gathers in, coming in off its zone, takes a shot, blocked by the Capitals, out of play. Puck will stay here in the Lincoln offensive zone. Looks like both teams making full-scale line changes. Got for Lincoln forwards Dixon, Miller, and Parker. Defensive pairing of Sackwich and Lancaster. Miller's looking in, take the face off. 50-50 battle won by the Capitals, who's swinging around to the far side boards, looking to get it out of the zone. Capitals shoots up the middle, hit there by their own player and stays in Lincoln offensive zone. Lincoln trying to gather the puck, quite can't find it yet, but keeping the pressure on the Capitals, still in our offensive zone. Capitals get it up to center ice, moving forward. Stolen off his stick by Lancaster, making a nice good poke check. Capitals gather, throw it back down into the corner, near side corner here in our Lincoln defensive zone. Wrapped around by Sackwich, up to the boards. Capitals hold in, pass up to the point. Lincoln Parker putting pressure on. Lancaster tries to go to the board, blocked by the Capitals. Little battle right by here, the blue line. Lincoln trying to get the puck out and get it out of our defensive zone here. Nice little pass by the Capitals. Block. Shot by Capitals, saved by Fisher. Again, both teams looking to change all 5 players. Lincoln, forward line of Bliss, Brown, and Clausen. Defensive pairing of Dahlberg and Thomas. Puck outside, up the center ice, going inside the Lincoln offensive zone. Pass up by the Capitals, center ice, intercepted by Bliss, thrown up to Clausen. Gets it in the offensive zone. Puck out in by Bliss. Clausen on the far wall, looks to center, intercepted by the Capitals. Clausen was looking for Brown, just couldn't quite connect. Capitals down below the goal line, looking to break out. Pass intercepted here at center ice by Dahlberg. Tries to get in zone. Brown chips down behind the net. Puck traveling to the far corner. Dahlberg putting pressure on. Bliss also trying to get a forecheck. Trying to win the puck back. Puck far side corner. Capitals try a long stretch pass. Unfortunately misses and results in an icing call. Puck back down to Lincoln offensive zone. Got a new forward line for the Lincoln Junior Stars of Noden, Rose, and Nickel. Defensive pair of Donner and Grossroad. Rose steps in. Takes the face off. Won by Lincoln up to Donner to the point. Little centering pass did not quite get through. Capitals gather, looking to make a nice pass through center ice. Knocked away. Stolen by Grossroad. Pass up ahead. Just doesn't quite connect. Oh, ref. Thinking there'd be an icing call. Refs wave it off for some reason. The Capitals gather, throw it up the boards, play them by Grosser at the point, tries to center, intercepted by the Capitals. Noden tried to keep the puck in the zone, does pop out to Grosser way back in our defensive zone. Pass up to Nickel, cross to Noden, possible 2-on-1 if they hurried. Tried to hit Rose with a nice little centering pass, just didn't quite connect. Capitals gather, throw it behind the net, coming to the near side corner here in our Lincoln offensive zone. Capitals tried to pass to get out, intercepted. We got Noden looking to keep the forecheck on. Capitals do shoot it down the ice. Icing waved off again. But Lincoln Grossroad gathers behind the net. Tried a quick little pass to Donna, didn't quite connect. Capitals get the steal. Puck on the far side wall. Capitals dumping in, puck going behind the net. Donner looking to put some pressure on. Both defensemen looking to win the puck. Grosso comes out. Puck coming up the near side boards. Got Parker trying to chip it to the middle. Didn't quite get through. Shot from Capitals blocked by Donner. Capitals gather. Chip it back down behind the net. Grosso gathers. Looking to make a play. Coming up the near boards here. Up to Parker. Parker gets it outside the blue line. Makes Capitals touch up. Capitals do dump it down the net. Donner gathers, tries to go up the far boards. Grosser, a nice little body check here. in the near corner. Capitals throw the point, intercepted by Parker. Working, battling on the boards. Capitals gather, shot saved by Fisher. Puck still loose. Des Moines gather, shot again, blocked in front by Donner. Donner looking to carry the puck, get out of the zone, pass up to Parker, does not quite connect, intercepted by Capitals. Heading back into the offensive zone, going wide. Shot just barely misses, tips off the crossbar. Gross Road gathers, looking out. Miller didn't quite catch the pass. Capitals dump it right back into our defensive zone. Gathered by Donner behind the net. Little battle behind the net still. Puck loose. Little 2-on-2 scrum. Capitals gather, shot from a bad angle, blocked. Does not reach a goal. Got Parker coming out, carrying the puck up to center ice. Gets knocked off his stick, regathers, chips it into the Lincoln offensive zone. Capitals coming up through center ice into the Lincoln defensive zone. Shot blocked by Sackwich. Gathered by, pushed up the boards by Lancaster. Puck shot wide. Capitals holding in. Shot from the high slot. Fisher, nice save. Puck down in the corner. Sackwich battling two Capital players. Does win it. Wins it up to Brown. Brown looking to get it outside the zone and does. Capitals try to dump it in. Dixon blocks. Forces the puck back to center ice. Capitals gathered. Bliss intercepts. Gets it into the Lincoln offensive zone. Bliss gives chase. Capitals up the pass up the center ice and get the dump in. Puck going down behind the goal. Gathered by Lancaster. Reverse pivot. Now goes to a DDD pass to Sackwich. Sackwich looks, throws it behind him. Does another DDD pass behind the goal line. Lancaster at the boards. Clausen fighting at the point, trying to get the puck out. Capitals do dump it back in. Go puck to the near corner here. Capitals looking to make a move. Shot backhand. Did not get through. Puck carry still for the Capitals. Looking to make a play. Pass intercepted. Sackwich gets it outside the zone. Capitals gather back in. Dump in. Lancaster intercepts up to Clausen. Clausen fight, couldn't gather the puck. Capitals dump back in. Gathered by Lancaster. DDD pass to Sackwich. Pass up to Clausen on the other side of the rink. Clausen looking to make a play. Skating through center. Looking to make a move. Capitals step up. Get the puck off his stick. Clausen wins it back. Still looking to make a move. Dumps the puck down to the far corner. Sam Rose gives chase. Wins the battle. Shot saved by Capitals. 2:30 to go in this first period. Still 1-0 Capitals. Got a forward line of Noden, Rose, King. Defensive pairing of Thomas Dahlberg. Rose, Capitals win face-off. Throw it up the boards. Intercepted by Thomas. Shot. Hits the Capitals defender in front of the net. Rolls on net. Capital goalies make the save. Rose steps in. Looks to take the face-off. Won by Capitals, back to defense. They throw it around the near side boards. Looking to get it out. King intercepts. Takes a shot. Blocked. Capitals recover. Looking to break out here in center ice. Pass up by the Capitals. Stolen by King. King's in an offensive zone. Going out wide. Intercepted by a Capitals player. Loses puck. Puck down the corner. Gathered by Noden. Throws it out front. Thoreau just wasn't quite ready for it. As the Capitals break out into Lincoln's defensive zone, they're looking to make a play. Shot wide of the net. Dahlberg goes into the corner. Looks like we have a penalty coming up on Lincoln. As once Lincoln touches the pucks, the ref should blow the whistle and stop play. Like Dahlberg going to the penalty box. Waiting for the ref's call. Dahlberg, 2 minutes for the rough. Got forwards of Miller and Parker, defensive pairing of Donner and Grossroad. Looking to kill off this penalty, keep it a 1-0 game. Won by Capitals to the point. Pass down to the far wall. Pass down behind the net by the Capitals. Lincoln looking to intercept. Still in the corner, held on by the Capitals. To the high slot. Pass across to the circle. Des Moines shoots. Save Fisher. Miller gathers. Get the puck down the ice. Capitals gather. Looking to make maybe one last rush here in the first period. Looking like maybe a little 3-on-2 going out wide. Lincoln does a good job getting back. Pass behind the net by the Capitals. Gathered there. Tried to throw it out front. Blocked. And that is the end of our first period. 1-0 Capitals. Lincoln coaches giving instructions on the bench here before we start the second period. Lincoln down 1-0 still. Hopefully we can kill this penalty off, keep it in 1-goal game. Looks like since it's our third and final game, we do have a quick goalie change. Howard's going in for Fisher. We do new goalie. Starting forwards of Clausen and Brown, defensive pairing, Grosserode and Donner. Puck won by the Capitals, back to defense. They're looking here at center ice to make a play. Coming up through center, pass wide to enter the offensive zone, or Lincoln defensive zone. Pass to the middle, shot just wide by the Capitals. Clausen looking to apply some pressure in the corner. Nice little pass. Capitals shot just wide. Pulled in on the far side wall. Pressured by Donner, wins the puck. Does not quite get the outside zone, still battling. Capitals do chip it in. The Grosserode gathers, shot wrapped around all the way to the near side boards here. Clausen battling to get it out, won by Capitals. Down, quick little pass intercepted by Grosserode. Puck thrown up to the, up and out. May have hit the Des Moines Capitals bench to cause the stoppage in play. Face off outside the Lincoln defensive zone. Forward line of Bliss and Noden coming in ice with Lancaster and Sackwich playing defense. Bliss steps in to take the face off. Won by Capitals. Tried to enter an offensive zone. Knocked off the stick. Up at the high point. Looking to shoot. Capitals shoot wide. Gathered in by them on the far side board. They pass up to the defensive court. Shot saved by Howard. Push the puck, push to the far side corner. And Lincoln chips it up and out. Got a little one-on-one foot race. Won by the Capitals. Capitals gather, looking to get out of their defensive zone. It's stolen by Noden. Capitals gather, push the puck to the wall. Then they dump it back down in the Lincoln offensive zone. Gather the puck, looking to break out. The Des Moines Capitals are. Try to pass up through, no icing. Lancaster's gathered, pass it up to Sackwich. Tries to pass back to Lancaster, didn't quite connect. Lancaster and Sackwich battling puck, gathered by Nickel on the far side wall. Coming up to center ice, gathering head of steam. Possible 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nickel goes wide, shoots, goal! Nice little high wrist shot by Ethan Nickel, beating the goalie high blocker side. ties the game 1-1 here. 17:40 to go in the second period. Forward line of Rose, Nickel, King. Defensive pairing is still of Sackwich and Lancaster. Rose steps in for the face-off. Face-off on by the Capitals, back to their defense. Defense throws it up to center ice. Up to Lincoln gathers. Pass over to Lancaster. Going back, retreating in our defensive zone. Tries to throw it up the boards, intercepted by the Capitals. Capitals throw the puck behind the net, gathered by King. King looks on the far side wall. Looking still. Tries to chip it up to Nickel. Intercepted by the Capitals. Knocked down into the near corner here in our defensive zone. Gathered by Nicker on the wall. Coming up through the middle. Looking to make a play. Taking the time and space. Oh, pass up to Rose. Intercepted by the Capitals. Capitals do gather the puck. Looking for a centering pass. Just missed. Capitals throw the puck back up to the point. No one there for the Capitals. King dumps it in. Puck won by Rose. Shot saved. Puck here in the near side corner. King gives chase. The one-on-one and centers to Rose. Rose quick shot. Yes! Rose finds the top of the net over the glove. Shot score, Sam Rose. Assist by Paul King. Lincoln takes 2-1 lead here. 16:15 to go. Second period. Lincoln changing all 5 skaters. New forward line of Bliss, Brown, Clausen. Defensive pairing to Thomas Dahlberg. See if Lincoln keep this momentum going. Two straight goals here in the second period. Clausen back to Thomas. Thomas looks for Brown. Didn't quite connect. Des Moines gather. Tries to throw at the boards. Intercepted by Bliss. Bliss chips down in the corner. Clausen gives chase. Clausen passes up to Bliss. Clausen looking, high slot. Tried to get a nice little pass to Brown. Knocked away by the Capitals. Puck little battle here at center ice. Capitals carry in, dump in behind the net. Coming in the near side corner here. Lincoln gives chase. Got a 2-on-1. Now a 2-on-2. Scrubbing the middle. Puck comes out to Clausen. Capitals intercept. Capitals try a nice little pass in the middle. Saved by Howard. Capitals had a nice little give and go play, but Howard makes a save. 15 minutes to go here, second period. All 5 skaters for Lincoln stay on the ice. Bliss steps in, takes the face off. Won by the Capitals, back to the defense. Shot from the point, blocked by Dahlberg, never reaches the net. Brown gathers, far side wall. Trying to get it out of the zone. Puck underneath the Capitals player. Ref blows the puck dead. Coming to the neutral zone for the faceoff. Bliss steps in. 50-50 battle won by Bliss over to Dahlberg. DVD pass to Thomas. Thomas looks to chip up outside the zone. Lincoln trying to gather the puck here at center ice. Thomas has it. Passes up. Brown chips in, dumps the puck in. Lincoln gives chase. Not gathered by Capitals. Look to pass ahead. Hits Clausen's skate. Goes back to the defender. Pass up by Des Moines. Coming through center with a 2-on-2 battle. Shot wide by the Capitals. Held in by the Capitals. Looking to make a centering pass. Blocked by Lincoln. Puck comes outside the zone. Evan Clausen giving a chase. Putting some pressure on. Capitals throw it up. Intercepted by Miller. Miller waits for everyone to get back on sides. Then dumps it down. Intercepted by Capitals. Look to break out here at center ice. Going on the far side of the rink. Miller prime pressure. Capitals dump the puck in. Going behind the puck. Going behind the net. Thomas over to Dahlberg. Dahlberg fires the puck all the way around the boards behind the net. Won by Dixon. Dixon looking come through the middle. Make a play. Little 2-on-1. Look, shoot, saved by the Capitals. Nice play. Puck down in the near side corner here. Lincoln looking to hold in. Dixon gathers. Gets a puck knocked out of the stick. Throws the puck behind the Capitals net. Parker gives chase. Capitals up the near side wall here. Dixon intercepts. Dixon pushes the puck down the corner. Looks to center. Blocked by the Capitals. Puck loose right in front of the goalie. Paul King gave it a few whacks. Could not quite connect. Get the puck in net. Capitals coming through the middle up the center ice. Intercepted and dumped in by Lincoln. King gives chase to the far side corner, putting forecheck pressure on. Did good job, knocks out the puck, throws it up to the point. Puck held in. Lincoln looking to gather, win the battle. Wins the King, quick centering 1-2 pass, did not quite connect, missed on the one-timer. Puck up the Gross Road. Lincoln looking to hold the puck in, dump it back in. Noden gives chase, looking to apply forechecking pressure. Capitals up off the glass, blocked by Nickel. Nickel gathers, looking to pass. Blocked by the Capitals. Puck comes outside to here to center ice. Lincoln quickly dumps it back in. Capitals gather, fire up to the near side boards here. Intercepted by Gross Road here at center ice. Gross Road looks, chips up the head of Nickel. Battling right in front of us, right here at center ice, trying to gather the puck. Little nice cross check by Gross Road, knocking the Capitals player down. Puck goes in, the offensive zone. Nickel looks, shoots off the post. Noden gives chase, looking to keep the forecheck going. Noden dumps down to Nickel. Nickel looks to make the move. Centering pass, no one quite home. Puck knocked off a Capital stick. King gathers, dumps down behind the goalie net. Noden just misses. Noden looking to gather the puck. Capitals throw up the wall, up to block by saved by Grosso. Grosso shot saved by Capitals. Pass up to the point, intercept, blocked by the Capitals. Lincoln has to retreat. Grosso gathers, pass up to King. King couldn't quite hang on the pass. Capitals gather puck, but is intercepted by Nickel. Nickel going out wide. Centering pass to King. Puck in his skates, couldn't quite find it. Puck mirrored near side boards, held in by Sakwich. Stop and play. Looking possibly a penalty on the Capitals. Nope. Looking, I am totally wrong. Looks like Paul King taking a penalty. Lincoln on the penalty kill. Hoping to keep this game at a 2-1 lead. Face-off coming all the way down here in the Lincoln defensive zone. Defensive pairing of Sakwich and Lancaster. Oh, no, we're playing 5-on-5 hockey. Don't know quite what the call was there on King. Shot saved. Saved by Howard. Yeah. All right, forward line of Bliss, Clausen, Brown. Defensive pairing Lancaster. And I believe Sakwich. Face off won by Capitals up to the defensive point. Shot blocked. They dump it back down in. Good bump there on the Capitals on Lancaster. Throws the puck up the board, trying to get it out. Can't quite do it. Intercepted. Capitals gather. Shot from the high middle. Save Howard. Puck over to the near side wall. Puck thrown up by Clausen. Takes a little bit of bump afterwards. Little shot. Redirect. Save by Howard. Looks like we got a little friend gathering again. Temper's getting a little heated this morning. Ref's trying to calm it down. Oh, looks like Des Moines is going to pick up a penalty out of this. Capitals going to the box with a rough. We'll be playing a little Lincoln to the power play. 8:50 to go in the second period. I believe this first power play of the day for Lincoln. Got forward line of Bliss, Brown, Clausen, defense pair Lancaster, Sakwich. Bliss steps in for the faceoff. Wins it back to Lancaster, looking from the point. Shot saved by Des Moines. Looks like we got Brown down on the ice. Don't know if he took a slash or a stick poke, but looking like struggling the bench. Shot wide by the Capitals. Capitals gather near side corner. Got 3-on-1. Lincoln trying to get the puck out. Capitals killing some time. Shot wide to the Sakwich looking to one-on-one battle in the corner. Won by Des Moines. Des Moines spins. Trying to get the puck off their stick. Lancaster gathers behind the net. Looking to set up the power play. Get out of the defensive zone, set up the power play. Stolen away by Des Moines. Knocked away then back by Clausen. Puck line in Lincoln net. Lancaster carrying. Looks to make a move. Coming up. Oh. Look for Bliss, but Bliss is going for a line change. Pat Des Moines Capitals dumps puck down in the Lincoln defensive zone. Puck behind the net. Lancaster gathers, looking to pass up. Pass to the far side. Sackwich looks to throw it up the center ice. Does. Rose catches. Pass to Lancaster. Coming here by the near side boards. Lancaster's dropped the pass for Parker. Parker shot. Save Capitals. Miller gets his puck at the point. Pass across to Dahlberg. Didn't quite connect. Dahlberg looks to gather. Capitals gain control of the puck and out to center ice. Rose gathering the puck. Coming up with some speed. Enters the offensive zone. Going out wide. Shot save Capitals. Capitals goalie keeping a 2-1 game here. 6:45 to go in the second period. Defense pairing of Dahlberg and Thomas. Offensive forwards of Dixon, Miller, and Parker. Let the Des Moines player out of the penalty box with the running clock rules. You got to wait for the puck to be dropped. Then he can come out. But now, even strength. Back 5-on-5 hockey. Capitals coming up through center ice. A little 2-on-1. Intercepted by Miller. Miller drops the puck in the corner, leaves it. Capitals pick it up. Shot from the middle. Save Howard. Lincoln tries to clear. Still battle for puck. No one can quite fight. Shot by Capitals high and wide. Up to the point. Capitals looking to keep the pressure on. Looks like we're going to have a Lincoln penalty. Like, ref signaling very violently. Cross check. Dahlberg going off for a cross check. Lincoln hoping to kill this 2-minute penalty. Keep it a 2-1 score. Lincoln leading 2-1, 5:30 to go, second period. Defense pairing of Grossroad and Donner. Forward pairing of, got a jersey number, looks like Noden and Nickel. Shot by Capitals. Goes wide, gathered by the net by the Capitals. Pass up the point. Looking to play defense. Pass to the near side boards here by the Capitals. Pass across the far side ice. Down to the slot. Capitals look. Intercepted by Nickel. Up to the defense. Their defensive point. Chipped in by the Capitals behind the net. Going to the far side corner. Putting pressure on. Capitals go. Nice shot save. Puck cleared by Lincoln, going all the way down the ice. Capitals give chase. Nickel Noden waiting back, waiting to help kill this penalty off. Capitals dump the puck back to the defense. Defense looking to get outside, coming through center ice. Capitals carrying, going out wide. Looking. Knocked off a stick. Shot saved by Howard. Lincoln gathers, tries to chip it up. Intercepted by the Capitals. Puck gathered. Noden looking 2-on-1. Got Nickel on a breakaway all alone. Shot high and wide. Rebound. Comes out front. Noden gathers. Shoots it low. Oh, they're looking. Did it cross the goal line? Goalie, nope. Does not look like it. Goalie leg was inside the net. They were pointing. Lincoln forwards were pointing like it may have been under his pad sitting inside the net, but it never crossed the goal line. 10 seconds to go in the Lincoln penalty kill. Defensive pairing Lancaster, Sackwich, forwards of Bliss and Clausen. 3:45 left to go, second period. Bliss wins face-off, up to Sackwich. Shot on goal, saved by the Capitals. Bliss looking to gather puck, looks to center. Clausen gathers, shot on net, bouncer puck. Goalie makes a save for the Capitals. 2 stars behind the net, looking to gather. Dahlberg gathers, centers. Clausen find it, backhand save. Bliss gets a rebound, shot high and wide. Dahlberg looks to center. Satchers comes down from point, holds it in, tries to shoot just wide. Coming up to the near side board here. Lancaster pinches down, keeps the puck in the zone, dumps it back down behind the Capitals net. Clausen's gathered near corner here. Looking to make a play. Tied up by a Capital. No penalty. Pass up to Lancaster. Shot blocked. Capitals try to get a little breakaway, but Sackwich and Lancaster slow the play down. Sackwich throws it up to the center ice. Intercepted by Capitals. Coming off in zone. Throw it in the middle. Intercepted by Dahlberg. Throws it to the near side boards. Capitals intercept, hold it in. Shot blocked by Delbert, never reaches the net. Shot again, blocked by, I believe, Sackwich, never reaches Howard. Lincoln chips out, trying to release some pressure. Maybe an icing if it reaches. Goalie touches it up though. Lincoln changing all 5 players. Pass up by the Capitals, misses everything. They wave icing off again for some reason. But Lincoln looking to gather the puck. Held in by the Capitals. Oh, shot just wide. Capitals had a man on the doorstep looking to pound the puck home. Luckily, he missed. Lincoln throws the puck around, far side boards, looking to get out, intercepted by Capitals. Lincoln chips it out, gets outside his own zone. Carter trying to win the puck, gets it knocked away. Capitals come back inside the offensive zone. Puck on the near side wide. Bliss gets it out, flips it down. Goalie for the Capitals plays it. Lincoln puts them to put pressure. Dixon shot just wide. Puck going to the far side wall, looking to be held in. Sackwich races, holds it in. Gathered in by Parker, down by the near far side corner. Pass up front, right in front. Just Dixon, just shot high and wide, just misses. Chip down into Miller. Miller looks to make a play in the corner. A little 2-on-2 battle now. 2 Capitals, 2 Stars. Capitals come out with the puck, looking to break out, coming through some center ice. Pushes that wide, tries to make a move around Lancaster. Lancaster knocks the pucks off the stick with the steal. Miller gathering, going behind Lincoln net. Chips it behind the net. Pass up the wall. Gross Road intercepts. Capitals gather, coming from the middle. Capitals pulling the goalie, looking for the extra attacker. 6-on-5, shot by the Capitals, saved by Howard. Gathered by Lancaster, throwing up to the wall, far side wall. Parker tries to chip it up and out, does not quite make it. Capitals down in the corner. 6-on-5 advantage, looking to tie this game up. 45 seconds left to go. Capitals look, high middle. Good defense there by Lincoln. Good Dixon making a nice defensive play and not allowed that shot to get off. Lancaster gathered in front of the net, looks to chip up to Dixon. Intercepted again by Capitals, holding them in. Shot from the far wall, goes wide. All the way to the Capitals defensive point, held in just barely. Chipped in, intercepted by Grossroad. He gets a puck knocked off his stick, looking to come out. Lancaster gathers, chips it out. Gathered in by Capitals. Long pass ahead, connects at the offensive zone. Puck on the far side wall, looking to get to the middle. Grosser giving chase. Bumps off the puck, shot blocked, never reaches the net. Puck cleared, Shamrose had the open net, but didn't ran out of time. And that's your final day here for the JV game. Junior Stars with the win, 2-1 victory over the Moines Capitals. I want to thank everyone listening and watching at home. And we can do a simple thing, give a little thumbs up like if you're watching on YouTube. Let's the Inscos know all the hard work and the time they take in to set up the camera, set up the production. Give them a thumbs up. Let them know you appreciate it, that we're actually going live this year. And just let them know their time and effort is appreciated. Do a little thing, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. Thank you and have a good morning. There you go. See if you get some thumbs up.